hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game, between the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt, happy to have you with us. And this an unusual spot to be, Brock. Both teams here, well, they have fought and earned their way to this one. Yet this still looks like could be one of the more lopsided Super Bowl matchups that we have seen in our time in the NFL.
It looks that way on paper, but we know. We've watched it through the centuries. Right? We know that upsets happen in this moment. Broadway Joe's guarantee and the Jets win in just the third Super Bowl. David Tyree's helmet catastrophe. The Patriots in their perfection. Now, unless you're not Tom Brady, yeah, they too got past the greatest show on turf. This moment, underdogs emerge.
A tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Kate, this is one of those moments that I so wish we had those thought bubbles. That we could see and hear every thought going through his mind as he runs on the field on this Super Bowl Sunday. I'm sure there's some anxiety. I'm sure there's a little bit of nervousness. But I know when that ball gets snapped in his hands, this guy is ready for this moment because he's proved it all season long. That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
This is Henderson on second down. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. First and 10 now from the 46. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's what an offensive player never wants to see, a defender just waiting for him on the edge. At that point, the play's dead. And good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's caught for the first. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Henderson on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun, it's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 11.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
May now on third down. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So now on fourth down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. May on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 3 now. Good throw completed by May. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. May now from the gun. He brings it in.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Quite the moment early in the big game, Brock. This is 3rd and goal. Here's May to the air. Setting up the screen with Henderson. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Josh Blackwell to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked 1st overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Kate, this is one of those moments that I so wish we had those thought bubbles, that we could see and hear every thought going through his mind as he runs on the field on this Super Bowl Sunday. I'm sure there's some anxiety. I'm sure there's a little bit of nervousness, but I know when that ball gets snapped in his hands, this guy is ready for this moment because he's proved it all season long. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And firing that for a few. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. Has his man caught by Odunze. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down, Bears.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Williams on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down.
And the Bears first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded by Henderson. In the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New England taking the field. Its 2nd series of the game coming up. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. He catches May near the edge. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. May now. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target and really the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
3rd and long for him here. Ball is out, and they lost it. And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. But with how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
Patriots punt team coming out with former sixth-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hoped that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. And we know this. When that final second ticks off, most Super Bowl champions, they've been the most resilient players, too.
Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one, too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Williams to throw on third. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now an inside handoff to Swift. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. 7-3 is our score. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Williams to throw on first. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First and goal, Swift. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Back to Swift. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Can't manage positive yardage there, and it leaves them with 3rd and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Now here's Williams. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Santos' kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Fielded by Henderson. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here's New England ready once again on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Going play action, May. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 37-yard line.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. To throw, here's May. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That goes for a gain of just 1. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down, May. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. I picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Here's May again. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To the air yet again, May. He finds his running back, Henderson. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
With these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Henderson here from the gun. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. On the draw, this is Henderson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Sticking with Henderson. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing is May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
May now on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Borregalis connects. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now Borregalis on to send it away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Bears about set for their next possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down, Williams. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. First down throw by Williams. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Going to run again with Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Super Bowl 60 and Santa Clara in just a moment. Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. To the ground, it's Mananga. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. They set up the screen here to Swift. He dodged the tackle, and they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Manangai. Will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it with Swift. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Williams from the gun. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can stand to play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
13. Patriots 10.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down just beyond their 25-yard line. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock, if they so choose. 55 seconds left. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. So let's lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Results.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. First down, Williams to throw. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure, but you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing from the gun. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Pressure comes, Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game.
Bears 20, Patriots 10.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, so the Patriots headed out on offense again just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. First down throw for May. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
He was brought down by Deshaun Wright. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So that is 2 quarters in the books here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Now over to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Enough waiting, let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. Here's Duvernay on the return. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. He motion the tight end over. Working inside the red zone. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead.
Bears 27, Patriots 10.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The New England offense running out now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, it has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Williams on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running with Swift out of the gun. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the Patriots' 13-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
To throw, Williams. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This from 30 yards out. Santos' kick is good, and that extends the lead to 20.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded by Henderson. This makes it up to the 20. It's making their return to the field. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers. Right in a tournament, they don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Counterplay, it's Henderson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's on target to Williams. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
On play action, here's May. Going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
May trying again here on 2nd. He finds his running back, Henderson. He gets it forward a little into his 46. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Again, it's May. That one complete to Diggs. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England first down.
First and 10.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Here's May on first and 10. He's a big cut once again by Diggs. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
4 yards. That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Henderson on first and 10. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the third. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots drop the lead back to 13.
Patriots 17.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. That last touchdown given up cut their lead to 2 scores as they get started here. First down, here's Swift. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw is Williams. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Zone read to give to Swift. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
16 yards.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Now it's Manunga. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for Colston Loveland. So they're left facing 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They give now to Henderson. We're going to take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
26. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's Patriots football, and if they want a record 7th title, they need to get things back to level. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. On the gun, it's May. Dumped off to his running back. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
May not have throw on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. New set of downs for them from the 31. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
18 on the play. 1st down Bears.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Williams on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Williams off the play fake. And on him again, and he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. Kicks away from one. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Patriots offense all set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd down now, 7 to go. The handoff for Henderson, running left. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
May now on 3rd down. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
May on 1st and 10. This one to Williams out left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
1st and 10 from the 43. May off the play fake. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I got a sense, Kate. He went to bed last night dreaming, can I get a sack? Can I find a way to get to the quarterback? Well, he didn't do it just once. He's now done it twice.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Quick throw completed by May. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
To number 3, Mario Douglas. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. he's going to take it himself. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
From the gun on third down, May. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on. Desperation time here.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 6.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First and goal at the 1 yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Made a throw it. We'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots now within one score in the fourth. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots get it back to within 6.
Patriots 24.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Running behind center with Swift. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. One guy with it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. And this defense wants the extra stoppage before the 2-minute warning as they take a timeout. 2:05 on the clock. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw it. Secured by Gordon on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. First down throw by Williams. That's complete. Kokomet. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. They're drawn up for it. And I think it's just about time to update that Super Bowl shuffle, partner. The Chicago Bears have won their second championship. Well, Brock, as 53 players celebrate amidst the confetti and applause right now, we got to tip our cap to the one who's led this group all season. Only 2 rookie head coaches had ever taken their teams to a Super Bowl win, and now today a third one joins them.
Yeah, every team has a chance to usher in a new era. When they make a change at head coach, we see it all the time. But it all comes down to choosing the right leader to bring in. No doubt now, this was the perfect person to steer this ship and bring out the very best from this roster. And together, well, they were able to achieve something only a small fraction of players and coaches ever get to experience.
So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another